Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I've keenly listened to the report of the chair. I agree with you on holding ERA responsible for regulatory failure. There's a lot more which they should have done in holding the power distributors responsible. They didn't do, and that must be investigated to a logical conclusion. The assertions being made here that WestNile is now on the national grid. Honorable Minister, I just called you a few days ago at night, actually, because I was there and there has not been power in WestNile. The information we have is your system there has not been synchronized with the local system, and as such, that power cannot go to WestNile. What you are talking about is just lines which do not have actual power. I would really want you to get in touch with the technical people to get those facts right. As we talk now, in WestNile, actually, the National Water Company cannot supply water. For about 3 months, they cannot pump enough water. These are all problems that is a result of power. In the Nyagaki 3 you are talking about, government is supposed to provide counterpart funding. And you are not clear on where that money is. And the contractor can now not be able to do their work. You've listened to the people, and the chairs ably listened to the cry of the people. In WestNile, we are paying one of the highest tariffs. And there has not been a clear remedy from the ministry, whereas you are talking about the recent borrowing.
Honorable, do we have a special tariff for WestNile? They are charging you a tariff different from the rest of the country?
Yes, we're actually paying a much higher tariff than what the rest of the country is paying. And that disadvantages the people of WestNile. I think sometimes our people think this is a very structural problem created to keep some parts of this country backward. The people have lived in energy poverty for a very long time. You borrowed money, and in this money, honorable members, I would like to inform you, in this recent borrowing, to the whole of North, which is one of the underserved regions in this country, there will be 140,000 connections. Now you compare this to the rest of Uganda's. The central region will get 460,000 connections. And they're already well served. The western Uganda will get over 200,000 connections. The eastern Uganda will get more than 200,000 connections. The north from WestNile, Lango, Acholi, Karamoja, only 140,000. And yet they are living in darkness. Is there equity in this country? Is there? One time we met the president in Entebbe, and the honorable minister, and then who is seated in this house, told the president in our presence that WestNile does not have capacity to consume power. And you are looking at me now. You see this kind of injustice being done to the people?
No, Honorable, you're making...
So, the submission...
Honorable
Can I...
No, Honorable colleague. You see, you're making everyone guilty. Every minister is judged. Can you identify the minister you've said is here?
Mr. Speaker...
Yeah. Yes,
Mr.
can
Speaker,
you identify the minister? Every minister is now looking shy and guilty.
Mr. Speaker, I'm only trying to draw attention to a problem that has persisted for long, and we are looking for a solution. And the solution...
So the solution is to make the whole front bench guilty.
And the solution can only come if the members appreciate the magnitude of the problem we faced. If you go to WestNile, the environment is completely devastated because the people depend on biomass. We are talking about climate change, And for the people of West Nile who have not seen power, they are dependent on biomass. And this has depleted the environment. We would have expected very clear solutions like here in other parts of Uganda, that gas, LGP, gas cylinders are supplied so that the people can use some of those things for cooking. But those solutions are not very, very clear. We are hosting refugees. The refugees have contributed to depletion of our environment. There is still not clear plan. Most importantly, Honorable Minister.
But you don't want to listen to the speaker. It seems you have taken over